Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am Abigail, the ultimate guru. With me is my co host, the world's only comedian, Bryden Proctor.
Bryden says hi.
My goodness gracious. And our special guest, Bean Mom.
Hi.
You don't have to worry about a thing because we are here to help. We just passed Mother's Day, so for this week's episode, I ventured into the dark and disturbing world of mom boards, where evil mother-in-law stories and terrible advice abound. A word of warning, those people are not there to solve your problems. No, they want escalation. They scroll those family drama boards all day for entertainment. They don't care about you. Not like we do. We care about you. We will help you. Happy Mother's Day. If you'd like to submit a Dear Abby letter or a question to be discussed on air, you can DM us on Twitter at OctoAbby or Bryden at World's Only Comic. You can follow Bean at MoominBebby. It's Moomin and then Bebby. It's very cute. It's a cute name. You could find her by her profile picture, actually, which is an alligator with a cat head face thing. It's very disturbing.
Very Florida.
I saw an alligator today. He was crossing the road. He scared me. He hissed at us in the car and was like, because I guess it's breeding season and shit. But he was big.
Yeah,
I posted a picture on Twitter. He was a big guy.
He was
Don't
big.
fuck with alligators.
Nope.
They will eat your babies.
Maybe.
Like pit bulls.
Yeah.
Well, it happened in Disney.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Well, they were like waiting in like a lake at like dawn or dusk, whatever. Sorry, in the evening.
One or the other.
One or the other. No, in the evening. In the evening they were waiting, which
That was-
is like really retarded. Like you don't
I
do
remember
that.
there were like signs posted, please don't swim in the lake.
Yeah.
They just let their toddler swim out there and get eaten by an alligator.
There
So
was a sign that was like, "Hey, welcome to Disney. We call this Baby Eaten Lake." And
there you go.
they
Well,
just-
it's Florida.
yeah. I moved to Florida. It was right after the election in 2020. We were already planning on moving there, but I wanted to vote in Ohio, and then I was like, "Aha! And this will be good." And both states went to the guy that I like, but moved down here because it was like, okay. It's a
Oh,
good
I didn't know.
place.
I didn't know you were a fellow. Like,
Orlando. Yeah, I'm over in Orlanders. And, I moved down here. And, things didn't go the way we wanted that day. But ended up living down here. Terrified of fucking alligators. They just let them run around. This is insane.
Well, what are you gonna do? They're like dinosaurs.
Push
They're
them out!
freaking
they
dinosaurs.
won't do anything to you. They're fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
Well, they did something to the toddler. I'm just saying.
Well, because
look,
it's a toddler, and that's their feeding hours. Like you don't go out sunset or sun up
look.
and like wade in
Like you're
natural
baiting
water
them.
here.
No,
Yeah.
see, no, this is insane. All right, because like,
You just
Florida,
don't understand.
ton of white power. No. I don't understand, but I don't think anybody in Florida understands. There once was a time when Native Americans sat upon this land, and what happened to them? We can't do it to the fucking gators.
You're supposed to live in harmony with your environment as a
Well,
There's
vegetarian.
still plenty
aren't
of
you,
like natives around here that like live in the swamps and shit.
Yeah.
They like will give you little swamp tours and show you all the gators.
All right, and when gators start doing swamp tours of Native Americans, then that's
Gators aren't interested in eating humans unless they're like toddler sized.
all right. You see, you say that, and yet it happens.
They might eat Bryden. He's pretty small.
I'm so small and fat at the same time. It's so frustrating.
It would be a
It's just like a-
delectable treat.
He's like a perfect sphere because he's tiny and weighs too much. It's great.
It's crazy. I don't like them. I don't like them being around. They're walking on the road. It's like, I did like how he had a straight line across the road. He did seem pretty pissed off. He's like, hey, wait. Like they do. And it turns out that's not actually their natural sound that they make. They just ate somebody's cat earlier that's still in there.
That's true though. You're not wrong there. When they get too big, they do hunt them. Just so you know.
He was literally on his way to a fucking golf course. Like, it was And I'm like, do I
When they
hurt?
when they get pretty big and they like kill some like dogs and stuff, they'll either relocate them or kill them,
Well-
depending on what they did.
They
Well,
should put bounties on them, like over a certain
There's
size.
there's
literally.
bounties
weight.
on snakes. There's
Oh, wow.
bounties on snakes here because they're not. A lot of them are not natural.
Dude, I saw a gigantic snake recently. Actually, I was hiking in the woods,
Oh,
and I
geez.
swear it was like 4 feet, 5 feet long, and like fat. And it was like a foot
Oh.
away from me, and then it went into a hole in the ground, and no one else saw it, and everyone thinks I'm psychotic now
How funny
Oh,
would it
that's-
be?
because I was like, "There's a freaking anaconda out here," and they were
Well,
like, "What?"
How
do you
funny-
people
mean?"
will like get like pet snakes and like release them into the wild.
Yeah, I had a Burmese python when I was a kid, and it was like 5 feet long. It was huge. It would like sneak out of the tank. And he was in, he could like push the top up, and like
Oh,
nothing
no.
we could put on there was heavy enough to keep it down, I guess. It would just fall off. And then he would slither into bed with my mom because it was warm, and she'd like wake up screaming every time. It was, we had to get rid of the snake after like a year. It was just too much. But I would invite my
Did you just
neighborhood
keep
friends.
feeding it? Like,
Well, it was fun for me. It was like, we would go get the mice for it, and I would invite my friends over from the neighborhood, and we would all watch the snake eat the mice. It was just like a gladiator
I
arena.
thought you're supposed to like pace the feeding so they don't like get too big.
Yeah, I didn't do that. I don't know why my mom let me have that giant
a
snake,
snake.
or
Yeah,
be in
no.
charge of it at all. I don't really,
It
but I
wasn't smart.
was.
It's funny to know that you were just like you were an odd snake kid. Like it makes
I was.
it makes a little sense. Like you'd go to school or whatever and be like, yeah, like my snake, and people are like, yeah, we just like watched King of the Hill last night. That's fucking weird about your snake. Nobody was to hear about your fucking snake, Abby. And then
Yeah, I
nobody
don't
No,
came
think
to your
snakes
birthday.
are cool.
And then you just like you sat there and you were like, there's I bought all these hats, and then you put
I
one on
would
the
have gone
snake.
to your birthday
Like, no
party,
one,
Abby.
no one came to my birthday, my 10th birthday,
That
because
rules.
it had just come out that my mom was the town crack whore. Okay,
Oh,
that's why
no.
they didn't come to my birthday.
Oh man, I would
It had nothing to
totally.
do with the snake.
Dude, 10-year-old me would have showed up at that party and been like, "What's up, Abby's mom? What's the haps? What's the hats?"
My friends' parents wouldn't let them, and I was like calling them, and they were like, "I'm
Aw.
sorry, dude. My mom said like we can't go anywhere near you anymore."
My mom says that you are an untouchable, and
It was great.
that fucking rules. All right.
I mean,
Snake Bitch.
I get it. It's just sad for you.
Yeah, it wasn't. It's whatever. I think
How
it's
is it
funny
sad?
now.
How is it sad?
Yeah.
How is it sad?
I
Well,
was
'cause
sad
nobody
that
came
day.
to her birthday party.
I
Who gives
wasn't
a-
the crack whore.
Well, adjacent,
No.
but like,
Well, I mean, I get why the parents did that, you know, but like,
Yeah.
I can't believe it took him so fucking long.
Well, because they didn't. Well, no, actually, that's not true. A lot of them knew because a lot of them were doing it too,
Clients.
and they couldn't get caught by associating with us after
Ah.
that because my mom had gotten it's it doesn't matter. But like they freaking knew. They knew and they were doing it to you. Everyone in that freaking town was doing crack or meth.
That
Everyone's mom was
rules.
doing freaking meth. It was crazy.
God damn.
It was just like freaking drug deals in front of the I'm sorry.
just toothless.
sorry, I got a little-
toothless 7
your childhood was interesting for sure.
I drank a little bit too much before the show this time.
I am stone cold sober.
None of this is the show content. I have so much
Yeah, okay,
show
get to
prep.
the-
Yeah,
I mean,
we should
we're-
probably get started
we're
on the
not-
Reddit crap.
We're 9 minutes in here. Let's stop talking about your, you being a crack baby and shit like that, and get into this shit.
It's a problem, though. It's
Oh, believe me, I mean,
Well, I
we've been
mean,
here for
it-
7
it-
weeks. I know.
It is
it's
the
a problem.
Mother's Day show, so
Is it?
talking about her mom, it's relevant.
it is relevant. It is. This is. Oh yeah, that's the thing. This is our late Mother's Day show. Yeah, I didn't do it last week because I just had other things to do.
Mother's
I'm
Day-
sorry, guys.
Mother's Day is inconsequential as shit. I send my mother a text. That's what it is. And she's like,
Why
I know
don't you
she
love
like,
your mom?
I love my mom.
Yeah.
She gets a text.
Just
A
send her
text.
flowers or something.
You could just
Jeez.
have flowers
What do you
delivered.
think? What do you think? I love her fucking $180 enough? No.
That's not how much it
$180?
costs.
That's
It's like
Christmas
40
time.
bucks.
That's Christmas stuff. I get her Christmas stuff.
It's like $40. Come on.
That's like a whole Maker's Mark.
You need to go apologize. You know what? Go get your mom some Maker's Mark and
Yeah,
go
She doesn't
get her like a
apologize to
Lush
her.
gift card or something.
I
Get her
would-
some bath bombs.
She doesn't drink, and she's allergic to goddamn everything.
That's not.
Oh my
Oh, okay.
goodness. Oh, that's the worst, dude. My sister-in-law is allergic to everything. I can't get her anything for Christmas. Everything you give to women for Christmas is gonna give her a reaction.
Oh God.
Should get her
Anyway,
a
I'm
gun.
sorry.
A
Get her a
gift
gun.
card to Target.
I literally just give her like random crap. Anyway, none of this is relevant to the show. We're going to go into our Dear Abby segment, which I have a lot of questions for this time. Actually,
Skip
I
half
figured
of 'em.
out that the good strategy is to threaten people to get them. You have to threaten people to get what you want from them. That's what I've learned. this.
Much like your mother threatened crack dealers when they didn't pay up after a good old David Blowy.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I don't know if she threatened people.
Your
She
mother's a
might
crack
have.
whore. Anyway,
She's a
let's
crack
just-
whore.
Let's just look. Skip half of them because I've seen half of them. They're trash. Get to the good ones.
Okay.
We got some good
Get to
ones.
the well, which ones do you think are good? Okay. What Dear Abby, where do you both stand on the state mandated girlfriend/wife question?
What did I
Which-
just say?
This is like he's asked this like 3 times,
Yeah,
Bryden. I think
he's
he wants you to answer.
Okay.
This is retarded.
Exactly. Thank you. Jesus. All right. Abigail, you're fired.
There you
Bean,
go.
You
You
stand
got it.
in. I'm going to call you fucking lumberjack retard from now on. Look, the government
She's
should not be
not
mandating. The government should not be fucking mandating the fact that you're too big of a calculator dick pussy to talk to girls. Did you turn out?
That's
It's
perfect.
super fucking easy to talk to them. I got one of them. She just
Dude,
stays
seriously?
there.
Bryden's gonna marry a girl, and you guys are talking about state mandated girlfriends. Like, seriously, if Bryden can do this, you can do this.
Like-
I promise you. It's okay.
To be
Well, now
gonna
just
be
go
fine.
outside.
To be fair, I did trick her by I used to be like wear suits and skinny and have like a way more popular podcast, and then immediately we started dating, and I just got too fat for suits, and now just wear Hawaiian shirts and sandals and just
Maybe she
yeah.
did that on purpose to lock you down.
that she ruined.
She
me?
was
That
like-
might be it.
It's possible. She just like fattened you up.
You got to consider that point of view.
Yeah, I don't think that she was the
Now
one
you're stuck.
making. I don't think that she was the one making me eat 17, 18 fucking mozzarella sticks on a single plate and post about it and go, ha ha ha, this is great because I thought I'd be thin forever.
That's fair.
You know, I'm like, haha.
I think that you just got old, probably, but you know.
Yeah, I turned 30, and I mean, it just it just ballooned up. It really was a nightmare.
Not
Okay.
looking forward to it.
I haven't hit 30 yet. Yeah. I'm not ballooning up though. It's gonna be fine. If that happens,
fucked.
I'm just gonna be anorexic.
Yeah,
That's what I'll
same.
do. I'll just stop eating
I
for
agree.
like a month. It'll be good.
Anyway, let's do another
Okay,
question.
I can stop eating. I can do it. Anyway,
Yeah,
what's
yeah,
the
yeah.
best cookie? What's your favorite cookie, Bryden?
Either Oreos or tagalongs are pretty good.
Oh,
Okay.
like pre-made cookies? I like the
It doesn't
Keebler.
have to be pre-made.
Oh, okay. I just like plain like freshly baked chocolate chip cookies, to be
Oh.
honest.
You know what's fucking hella good though is goddamn white chocolate macadamia nut.
That's my
pretty good.
favorite. That's what I was
That's
gonna
a
say.
Oh,
good
that's what-
one.
Actually, I changed my mind. I made these like ginger molasses cookies for Christmas, and those were like the best cookie I've ever had.
That's pretty good.
They were like rolled in sugar. They were really good.
I feel like a
Is-
ginger molasses cookie is gonna need a little vanilla ice cream around it though.
Yeah, that probably would have been really good. No, I think we did have one with vanilla ice cream.
Hi guys,
go.
welcome to the Fat Fucking Jackass podcast.
That's what we're doing.
Cake or
Okay.
pie?
Yeah, cake or pie. That would be cake, probably. Well, it depends on the
Yeah,
kind of
cake.
cake.
Pecan
And
pie.
what kind of
dude.
pie,
Pecan pie or a black forest cake.
Mhm.
dude?
Why
Yeah.
black? I mean, I don't like either of those things that much.
Huh.
Wow. I can't even. Okay, cheesecake. It's a
Cheesecake's
pie.
I love
and
I
it's
love
called a cake.
cheesecake. I love cheesecake.
There we go. Is white chocolate even chocolate? Now, I mean, obviously not. It's like a waste
What are these
product from making milk
questions?
chocolate. Okay, but listen, it's like using the whole buffalo, like the noble Native Americans.
Yeah,
You
I
use
don't
the
have
waste
anything
product.
against chocolate. Like it's still as long as it's actually made from cocoa butter, because then it tastes good. But like there's like really crappy white chocolate that's barely has any cocoa butter.
Bro, I
That's
don't
it.
care. Give me that fucking hippie, vegan, fucking stupid cookie, pre-wrapped bullshit that we see at the gas station. It's a 7-Eleven when it costs like 50 cents more than the goddamn, the one with the old lady on it. Who gives a shit? Like, what are these questions? Did Nikado
I'm sorry.
Avocado fucking send these questions in?
Cacao.
Look, I'm sorry. I threatened them and told them they had to send a question. I didn't tell them that it had to be good. I think that's my fault. But we did get one from Finley,
Oh,
which was funny.
Oh no.
Because okay, look, I want to tell the story because it's really funny. I'll post screenshots probably on Twitter too for people. I laughed so hard. My husband came in the room and was like, "Are you okay? What happened?" It was just so loud. He didn't realize it.
I like how he hears joy in you, and he's like, something is wrong. She's
It is
finally
abnormal.
broke. Like you just shot 3 men on the subway. You know, like.
To be fair, that's yeah. Well, yes. But he asked me where he sends the questions, and I told him my DMs. And so he said, "Okay, I'll send it through DMS, right? All caps, all three." And then he sent me a link in my DMs he found a YouTube account called DMS. And a year ago they posted like a text update saying that his like forum is going to be down at midnight, and he commented on it and said, "Dear Abby, what are the top 5 things that makes Bryden so attractive to you? Thank you for your time, Finley." And that's how he sent me. And I started dying laughing, and I told him, "Yeah, he's the best. We love you, Finley."
He's like an alt comic troll. Like I never get it. Like the other day, this is gone to hell. This is fine, but the other day he said something like, "Bryden, what would you do if you found yourself stuck in somebody's asshole?"
Okay.
I just told him I'd eat my way out, but like,
disgusting.
Yeah,
Bryden,
but like,
Not only are you vegan,
but like
you're libertarian, but you eat ass.
This is what Finley does, and you know this is why it's a shame that Not Funny is not a thing anymore, because Sid Senix is a coward who got a girlfriend and decided he was going to quit podcasting. Ruined one of my greatest podcasts as well, Sid and Bryden Beard.
Wow.
Yeah, it's big stuff.
Why
Calling
would
you out, Sid Senix.
Sydney, you can't.
Is it
do
like
this to
a
us.
Nick Fuente situation where like he got caught having a girlfriend, so he can't have a podcast anymore?
No, it's like he's an adult who just doesn't have time to.
He's too cool.
Like you just.
Oh, I'm too cool for you. I
I'm
got a
just joking.
girlfriend.
I just like all the stupid like blacklight jokes that people are making.
Oh, that was so good. Dude, I could go on for days about this crap. Beardson was mean to me once a few years ago, and I just never liked him.
He's a man
then, and so I delight in this.
You
He's
never
screwed
You
recovered?
could step on him,
For
so
no
don't
reason.
worry.
Whatever,
What?
dude.
Sorry?
You could step on him, so don't worry.
I could. He's tiny.
Listen,
He's
bitch.
like-
Yeah, he's
listen,
very
bitches.
small.
He's probably shorter than Bryden.
Listen, he is. But listen, bitches. Beardson's a
Bearson's very small.
bro. Beardson's a bro.
Sorry.
No, he's not.
Get out of here. Beardson's a
Beardson
programmer.
yelled at me for no reason, and
Yeah.
I don't like him for it.
Wow.
Okay.
Nah, Beardson's a bro. I haven't talked to him for a long
Fuentes is
time.
mean to
but-
me too.
Well,
Wait, are you
Anyway,
like
we don't
a
need to
America
talk about these
First
people.
dude?
oh fuck no, I'm not involved in
Okay,
any
thank
goddamn
God.
thing.
Thank God.
I'm in
He just likes
America
Beardson
is
because
going
he hates women.
to be screwed. Oh yeah, you hate Beardson because he hates women. That's why I like Beardson.
No, I said you. That's what I said. You like him
Yeah,
because he hates
you're right.
women.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a pro gamer who hates women. I think that's pretty good. And I've
Pro
just known him.
gamer.
Pro gamer.
He's very professional on his
pro
streams. I've seen
gamer.
all the language he uses. But anyway, I'm sorry. We shouldn't be talking about this. This is my fault. I want to
Yeah, we
answer
should.
Finley's
You wanna-
question.
I'm rearing
Okay.
up on you. I'm rearing up on you.
You're like an alligator.
I'm rearing up on you.
He's so fierce.
I'm rearing up.
What
I'm rearing
what
up.
does that mean? What
I'm
are you
rearing
talking about?
I'm earing up.
Okay, so he said, what are the top 5 things that makes Bryden so attractive to you? And I have to say, it's probably his awful, unfixable alcoholism,
There's that.
and his potato face,
There's that.
and the fact that he's 5'4"
5'6",
and
but yeah.
fat,
Yes.
and he looks like a leprechaun,
That's
a little
you
Irish leprechaun,
you said my most attractive thing. I mean, Erica would agree. This is
and
why
he has webbed feet.
that's a fucking lie and an old enough goddamn joke that nobody's gonna get it. Nobody's gonna get it.
It doesn't matter. Someone close to you sent it to me and told me to use it, so I'm using it because I trust them.
Yeah,
and I
it's
like
powder
it.
because it's powder keg.
It's not powder keg this time. Powder keg told me other things.
Listen, can we do the fucking show? We're 20 minutes into this motherfucker, and we've yet
I'm
to do
doing a
the
good
show.
job.
Yeah, you think that a lot, but you also write a script that you have to remember. I mean, it's been 7 weeks. Why can't you remember,
But
hi,
I
this
change
is we're here to not be gay to you. Figure it out.
Have you noticed that it's different every time?
No,
that I
it's
put
not
in a
different.
little mini rant thing, and it's cute, and I'm adorable, and it's wonderful.
No part of
Have
it's
you
not.
noticed that?
No, I just kind of tune out at the beginning and wait for my turn to speak.
You just, yeah. Well, you do like to talk over me. Okay, someone did ask me where the podcast was yesterday. And we moved it to Wednesday. Now we're gonna record and release Wednesday nights, and it's just a day later. Everyone's gonna survive. It's fine. We just
was our bad.
forgot to announce it on.
That was our
What?
bad. Well, that was our bad. We kind of got
Yeah.
wrapped up with the last episode, which was a banger, by the way. Yeah, oops on that one. Sorry, dear listener.
Oopsie.
But yeah. So Wednesdays instead of Tuesdays, not a big deal. It's the best day to release it. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so now we're going to move into, because honestly, the rest of these comments. Okay, look, I appreciate you sending me the questions. Okay, I do. I really appreciate it, but sometimes it's just not going to make it because I don't know how to use it. It's got to be good content.
Listen, there's
I love
5
you
fucking
guys.
weirdos that think that they're funny, and the thing is, I'm the only person that's funny. None of you people are funny, all right? So let's move on to the fucking actual 100% real Reddit posts. And the rest
Okay.
of you, all 3 of those weird dudes, I'm going to send you a picture of my testicles at some point, because we need more bitches like Bean over here who's like, my boyfriend can't stop making milkshakes, or, whatever, right?
What does that mean? What? None of that goes together.
We need.
I'm married.
This is what happens. This is what happens when you don't drink enough, Bryden. You just don't make any sense.
Yeah,
You're-
I agree with
Are-
you. I agree with you.
Sorry. Are we gonna go into the chopping wood Reddit?
Oh yes, that's
That
what
one's
we're
pretty
getting
funny.
into now.
I
Yeah.
read it earlier.
This is from Just Know So. I like how prepared Bean is compared to my co-host. That's
Oh,
great.
I
She
never
actually
read this
looked at
shit.
it. It's funny now because
It's a
told me
live
that you-
reaction.
I'm not gonna. No, I am gonna do this. So you told me one time that you glance over them,
Yes.
but I hadn't posted the show prep since the first episode, and it was like episode 5 or 6 when you said that. So you just straight up lied to me, and I didn't call you out on it because I was being nice. But it's kind of funny.
What's funny is I probably glanced over it then.
Just the same one
The same
every
one.
week, thinking I was just gonna do the same
Yep.
thing.
Well, it's like this.
That's why he said the intro is always the same.
Yeah, even though it's always different.
Well, it was like the screenshots. It was like the screenshots that you post. That's what I'll glance over. And
Yeah.
then, by the time
Oh,
we do
yeah.
the show, I haven't thought about that. I've got a job, and I'm thinking about
Oh,
this is good house music. I'm not. But yeah, I
Imagine
glance-
having a job.
I know. It couldn't be me.
Couldn't be me.
So you guys agree that being a mom is not a job then?
Well, it depends on how you. I mean, it's not a job.
Oh,
it's like a
well.
duty
I'm not a
with
wagey.
responsibilities, but we don't get paid for it. I just get access to
the-
my husband's money.
The reason, and you shouldn't, but the reason
I get all of it. It's all mine.
Yeah, well, I'm sure
Based.
you would totally agree with that. There's a reason you don't get paid for it. It's not a fucking job. All right. Happy Mother's Day, by the way, to all
the
the
reason-
male by birth mothers out there.
No, you know what, Bryden? I thought you were like a super hardcore libertarian, but no, you won't. You think that it's only valid. Your work is only valid if you submit to the man.
Well, the male,
That's
yes,
a good
absolutely.
point.
Yeah, like the male, yes, absolutely. How is that
I
contradictory?
think I'm a truer libertarian than you are
Because
because
you're a
I think that
parasite?
my work is valuable even though I don't have to obey
I
some
would
like
say it's
like
more
government
valuable.
seeming structure in order to get money. I don't even have to do that.
Who's bringing the government into it? See,
I'm
this
saying
guy.
it's a governmental type. It's like it's the man. And that's who you have to go to get money because
That's who
you're just
you
not as
have.
much of a libertarian as me.
That's how the man is who you have to go to get money. Yeah, that's the truth. No,
Yeah, but my man like loves me. Your boss doesn't love you.
my boss and I are pretty tight.
Does he love you?
I mean,
Does he
I hope
cuddle
not.
with you?
I hope not. He might. If
Okay,
I
this
That
is
might be a
still
little
not
weird.
show content. This is going great.
25 minutes.
So this is from a new board I found that's a little smaller. This was fun for me to find. It's called Just Know SO, which means significant other. So it's like a spinoff of the mother-in-law board,
Oh.
but it's for like spouses that suck, basically, instead. But it's the same people. Anyway, that was fun because I found immediately on Mother's Day, my SO and I were out for a walk with his mother. For a short bit, they were speaking Russian, and I do not speak Russian, so I was just giving them room to speak in their native tongue while I walked ahead. The conversation seemed to get heated, but it's sometimes hard to tell. Came to find out that she said that when she was giving birth to him, she was excited to see he was a boy because he would be able to chop wood in 10 years and help on the farm. She grew up in a village with professional parents in Russia, a veterinarian and a teacher who had a good-sized subsistence farm, if I can talk today. He has been in the US since age 11, growing up in a good suburb, going to good schools, etc. After we spent time with her, he's telling me the story, and he's so angry that she said that. Like, how dare she be thinking how she wanted him to be doing manual labor while he was being born? How dare she have these expectations on him to do physical things just because he's a son? That she was backward, that her dream for him was to chop wood.
Okay, hold on. This guy is a fucking pussy, dude. Why does he not
So
like
bad.
look at? Why does he not like look at his mother's fucking way of thinking? And I hate that I'm siding with a woman here, but I mean that's odd. What does he do now? He's a social media fucking.
She describes it later.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, let me see. Oh, yeah, he sells, wait, what is it?
Does he
Do you
sell
think
furniture?
let's
That'd be
see.
the
ironic.
last paragraph? Do you think all of this was just to paper over the fact that he feels bad that he is not physically strong? He gets away with it living a hipster lifestyle in a major city. But man, he really flipped out over the mere concept of eventually chopping wood for his mom.
Yeah, it's really funny that you actually wrote a response. So you're both using scripts now.
No, she was reading from the Post, retard.
Oh my
okay.
God.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Hey, that we don't use
I
our
was
slurs.
pointing out that
I'm sorry.
he's a hipster lifestyle in a major city, and his own wife says that he's weak.
Huh?
This
Does
is
she
just
pay
a-
the bills?
She might.
I would
mean,
assume so.
these kind of
Why
shit
would you
libs go
assume- why would
50-50.
Why would you assume?
Because
so?
these kind of shit libs without kids go 50-50. They just do.
Well, I mean, 50-50 is the way they should do it then. But like,
I mean, yeah, it's fine, but that's just what they tend to do. Like, I would not assume that he's paying the bills, especially like the kind of language she uses and so on.
I mean, look.
Yeah.
Listen. The fact is, they were probably like. I'm very informed about things. I was one of the only people that was subscribed to the Truth Channel, aka CNN. CNN Plus. All right. So I am pretty sure that they were plotting to overthrow America, and if she was a real patriot, she would fucking alert Joe Biden. And
So true. So
But-
true.
no, look. I mean, that guy does sound like he's being a little bit of a fucking bitch about things. What's her whole?
Well-
why is she mad? Why is she mad?
Well, she's not mad. She's saying that her boyfriend or whatever is being ridiculous. Like he's just
so-
being very silly because he's saying it's like a backwards hick thing for her to think that he would chop wood on the farm someday, but that's how she was living.
So
Like
he
they
cho-
didn't come
he
to
Yeah,
the
and
US till
like
he
his
was
mom
11.
was chopping wood too. Like
so
Yeah.
it was like retarded. Like
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, no. Let's think about this a bit further besides surface value. So, like, he said something in private to her about that, like, just some stupid grievance that he had with somebody that he's supposed to be able to trust. And
I mean,
she immediately goes
well,
and posts
he
it on the fucking
also
internet. She's a bitch. It turns out, like, his mom is a bitch, but not really.
no,
His
I
girlfriend's
don't
a
think
huge
his mom.
bitch.
He yelled at his mom in public while hiking.
In public, in
saying-
hiking? Do you know what hiking? Where are they hiking? Starbucks? That's fucking
I don't
stupid.
fucking know.
No, they're in the.
Well,
there's only
well,
the three
his-
of them.
I don't know.
Use your fucking head.
Regardless, he yelled at his mom on Mother's Day
That's
for
right.
like
Like, he's-
giving an anecdote about his birth. Like that's just stupid.
He's a pansy is what it is. He's a pansy, and this woman who posted this should leave him immediately. Just leave him. And
Well, she's dating
stay
like,
friends
some
with his
liberal, like,
mom.
cuck anyway, so
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Look, I'm pretty sure that this guy just, for whatever reason, got here. You guys add you dog brain fucks add context all the time. Let me add some context. Maybe he's stressed at his job. Maybe things aren't working out at office job. You know, he doesn't know, and then he's just like he's trying to better himself because he doesn't want to be like his family. He doesn't want to be a woodcutting motherfucker. He wants to be
well,
very
his family
successful.
already bettered him, or already bettered his life.
And isn't the purpose of this to be better, like than your father? Like that's the whole purpose of families, right? I mean, don't catch me with that shit, but isn't that be the whole point? So he maybe
No,
has
I
been
think you're
working
being
very.
autistic.
He's been working very hard at office job, and he's thinking it's bullshit that she would expect that from me. I
Okay,
am better
but clearly
than this.
the mom was trying to say
That's
like,
not-
oh, how life has changed from back when you were
Again, you're
first
adding.
born.
Again, you're adding
because-
context.
I am adding context.
So
yes.
can't I?
Same
Can't
thing
I
you're
add
doing.
context?
No.
No,
No,
because
'cause
your
he's wrong.
context is
It's just
nonsense.
retarded. Well, regardless, he should know his mom and know like everything his mom did for him.
No,
Like-
the guy's a dick. I mean, he's a complete
Yeah,
dick.
he's a dick.
But she
Okay,
shouldn't be.
hey,
She shouldn't be
let's just
posting
move
that.
on.
She shouldn't be posting that. On the internet.
No, I can agree with that. Everyone who posts shit on like Reddit for the most part is a dickhead as well. But it's
Yeah.
funny for us.
Yeah, Abby.
Yeah, it's a good
Anybody
thing
who
they do it.
anybody who ever drudges up family issues or anything like that on public platforms is just such a dick. I'm so happy that we've never
See,
done
I don't
that.
actually. I don't. I don't actually think so, because okay, I've done this before when I was like 20 and having problems
Or a
with
week ago.
family members and stuff, and I wish I was still 20. But anyway, and you do it anonymously and you don't give any real names, and so no one's ever going to find out, and you get advice for it. Really, I actually don't think it's necessarily a
the- I
bad thing. Now, it's bad if you're like making like Facebook vague posts under your
Well,
own
but
name
like this
and crap
this
like
wasn't
that.
really like anything anyone could give advice to though. Like she was just like
Venting, I
my
think.
husband's a shitty like beta that like can't even like chop wood. Like
I just
that's all
can't
I kind of
imagine.
got.
I can't imagine being with someone that would get mad at the idea of having to chop wood.
I don't think.
Yeah,
I
don't
don't
get it.
think. I think that it was the idea of being a Russian peasant versus what this guy thinks he is creating right now. I think that he overreacted.
I mean, his mom kind of changed that life though. Like
Right.
that's clearly to me
Well,
what
his
she was
dad,
trying
but
to say.
his
Like,
dad.
wow, our lives have changed so much since I gave birth to you.
Maybe.
Like my point of view was so much smaller than what like you currently are. That's what it sounds like to me anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I could buy that, and I think that that's fair. I think this guy is a dick.
Yes, thank
But-
you. We win.
I don't think you win
Yes.
anything.
Point one for the mom.
You know who's really gonna win?
What?
Slava Ukrainia or whatever the hell that says. Let's go
What?
Soros. But no, I think
What?
I think that the guy, I think he may be overreacting. He's probably a young guy, and he's probably a little insecure about what he's trying to create right now. And he doesn't want his, essentially hillbilly mom say, like, I didn't think you were going to be anything but another hillbilly like me. He just took it the wrong way. He'll be fine. I would hope that by now, it's been days since Mother's Day, he would have apologized, and be like, I took it the wrong way. That's the only way you can approach that. I mean, I was very sensitive about what I was building when I was, a young man. And I haven't built much. I mean, my comedy career is pretty good. But,
I mean, but it doesn't take anyone to, like, chop some wood, really.
Right, but it's what it means to be a Russian dude who chops wood versus, like, I'm an American.
Yeah.
Like, this is what this means. He's trying to build something. He thinks something of himself. He's building his identity, his character, all of that. I understand why he got mad. He was completely wrong to do it. I don't know.
I mean, I just think he's kind of like a little bitch boy, that's all.
I think that's a good final word. We're going to move on to the Dead Bedrooms post, actually.
Oh, no. Okay.
It is about a mom. It's pretty bad, though. I had a baby recently, and my fiance and I have barely been having sex.
Whoa, hold on, red flag. I had a baby recently, my fiance. Whoa! You guys did it in the reverse order.
Yeah, they did. You're right. It's a problem, but they've done it, and now they're in this situation.
I wonder why that's not working out. But go ahead.
We don't even share a bedroom right now because I've been breastfeeding and linking. I've been on maternity leave.
What is linking?
Leaking, like L-E-A-K, like milk is. It just comes out at night. It soaks your bed. You have to sleep on like 3 layers of towels. It's a problem.
Yep.
That's fucking
It's pretty
hot,
horrible.
Dude. Hell yeah.
No, it's
This
actually
guy
pretty
doesn't think-
disgusting.
Well, this guy doesn't think it's hot, actually.
I would also hate sleeping next to that. Yeah, I would hate that. But the idea itself. Like, look, I like the idea. This is why
She's just trying to sleep, dude.
Okay, so real life, it's not like hentai. Like it's not like, oh, my boobs are leaking on the road. It's just like, it's just your bed is just wet and it smells like spoiled milk.
Oh yeah, no, he should make her go and live somewhere else. That's fucking awful.
I've been on maternity leave from work, and I take care of both our boys during the day. The last time we had sex was on his birthday. Yeah, so they have 2 kids, 2 boys. Now, I've always had a higher than normal sex drive. Pregnancy and childbirth hasn't changed that, but the problem is my boobs. I was when I read this first time. When I read this the first time, I was thinking like, whoa, I can really sympathize with this. This is a good one to bring up. And now I'm reading it like to a man.
I'm so
and
horny.
It's like,
I'm so horny and my boobies are so filled and big with all the big juices. Oh, someone help me.
Okay.
You know, in retrospect, Abby, I felt the same way when I first read it, and now maybe this is just a fetish post, but I don't know.
This is not real, dude.
The difference between reading it like by yourself and your like, mom versus like reading it to like potentially men is wow. This is so.
I am so horny.
I mean, just finish
I
to like what?
just, damn it, I am so horny.
The horrible
my
part
titties
was.
are so
Okay,
big.
stop, Bryden, shut up.
Well, I think part of it is like she's trying to cope. Like, oh, I'm not a prude. Like, this is just like, it's hard right now.
It is hard right now. It takes a little while to get back, and it hurts. Anyway, that's beside the point. Okay, so she's saying that that the whole situation is it's just uncomfortable. Yeah, but she goes on to say, my fiance's patience with me has been wearing thin, and this morning he got upset and said, the new rule is that you're going to start having sex with me every day.
Yes!
It's non-negotiable.
Yes!
No! What do you mean, yes?
Non-negotiable. Get over here, tits.
Okay. How do you think Erica would react if you went to her and you said, I don't care if you don't want to and you don't like me or whatever. You're having sex with me every day. You're going to do it.
I'm pretty sure she would say, ow, and then things would just go my way.
I don't think so, but
I think she could probably kick your ass, actually, but that's okay.
You don't know the power of the gut. All right.
Oh
no.
Okay, so the point is, I'm not even going to read the rest of it because, like, this is way different when you bring men potentially listening into the equation.
But you should point out that his mom lives with them.
Yeah, so Okay, so what happened? Yeah, his mom lives with them, and okay, what's worse is that his mother lives with us, and I guess he told her because earlier she was like, I'm gonna watch the kids tonight and let you both have private time.
Yes.
And now, so she's embarrassed now, and so she was giving me all this unsolicited sex advice, like he's good, so you got to be good to him back. He's stressed out. No, this is what enablers do, okay? And then you go, no, I went to this woman's post history, and what happened is she literally got engaged to the man who raped her.
Yes,
Yeah.
And now
dude.
he's just saying, I'm gonna rape you every day.
That's fucking
This is
so terrible. But
this is horrific.
Yeah, no,
I did
she's
not
like, she's
expect to find
coping
that
like
later.
really hard with like I actually have a high libido, but like, it's just hard right now.
So she goes on
Like
to
she's
say
she's
that she
excusing him.
has PTSD from him raping her, and that him saying, you're going to have sex with me every day, whether you like it or not, is triggering the PTSD. And then his mom comes in and is also pressuring her, and she's just like freaking out. And no, this is horrific. This is
not
terrible.
real. It's
Like,
not.
this woman needs help.
This is not a woman. It's a dude writing some weird shit. That's what it is.
No. If you read the text, if you go and read it, you wouldn't understand this, but like that, it's pretty obvious it's a real mom.
Okay.
I think.
Okay. Look, if that's a real thing, that's incredibly fucked.
Well, also there's a picture of her and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, she's got like a
serious?
profile picture and stuff. Let me
Yeah.
see if I can zoom in.
I can't, you can't really see.
I'd have to go back and find her.
Okay.
She is.
Did any of you fucking dog brains actually try to reverse image search the picture and see if it's real?
Let me go find it.
It's like a pretty frumpy picture.
Okay.
Yeah,
that
it's
makes
just
it
like a
more
mom
believable.
picture.
Did anybody
So
reverse
she's
image
wild
search it?
second 6852.
She's
Let me
wild
see.
Sexton 68 wild.
Second 685. I'm gonna look for her.
This is
dash.
look,
We're gonna. Oh, I probably shouldn't have said that on the show. People are gonna like go find her now. That was probably not good.
I think
that's not true.
it's
Nobody
posted.
listens to this shit. So you're fine.
Look, at least 4 people do, and they send us the worst questions they could possibly send, and that's how I
true.
know.
That's true.
How do you even look at? I hate Reddit so much. Oh, it's because I'm on
It's
old
a
Reddit.
What does that mean?
You should be on all
Old,
Reddit.
like before.
Yeah, because it like new Reddit is like horrible.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, I can't look at it.
Look,
I don't feel like
It's a
turning
problem.
off
Anyway,
my
so the
extension.
point is that my advice to this, sometimes I forget this is an advice
Oh, yeah,
show.
we've
I don't know
lost
if
the plot.
anyone's noticed, but we were supposed to like be giving advice, and most of the time we just like laugh and make jokes. And
Yeah,
we
it's
don't
not
even
good.
try.
it's not good. We've kind of lost the plot. You're right.
We did. I don't know how to fix this at this point. We're just making fun of people online.
Well, let's go to the tranny stuff because that's pretty fun to make fun
Yes.
of.
Okay, no, that was making me so bad today. So we have a Bean and I have a mutual that's private, and she posts a lot of like really messed up stuff from like trans Reddit sometimes. And what she found was a trend. And she was posting like constantly, like all day, it seemed like, for like half the day today, like just so many examples of these people, the married men who decide to transition into women. They're all doing it either during their wife's pregnancy or like right after.
Or like fertility
All-
treatments or like something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
It's
Wait,
all
what is-
centered around pregnancy. All of it.
So the husbands will decide that they're women suddenly, like when the wife is
Sure.
pregnant or she just had a baby.
Like
or
they've never
whatever.
heard of this before.
What is a
You know, like-
what is a fertility treatment?
Like if
Like-
they're going through IVF or whatever.
Okay, I don't know what that
So
is.
you,
So
they
what
can.
is that?
There's certain drugs you can give. It's like an injection that shifts their hormones, so it's like more like they produce more eggs or something. You know,
Okay.
something. I don't know.
It's just
So-
people that have trouble conceiving
Sure.
get treatments.
Okay,
But
okay, I
it's
get it.
it's stressful. Like you have to like get shots and whatever, and like a lot of them like will like do it either through the process of trying to get pregnant or like while the wife is pregnant and having like complications.
Oh, that's
Or like as soon
especially
as the
funny.
baby is born. Yeah.
Oh yeah, or
so
as
it's
soon
a
as the
problem.
baby is born, or because they'll be like, "Oh, you're not having sex with me," and then like, I guess.
Oh, that rules.
So
that rules. They they don't get laid enough that they're just like, fuck it, I'm the girl now.
yeah,
that's
that they're just like
hilarious.
jacking off, like, "Oh, I want attention."
I don't even know. Yeah, it's the attention thing. It's
think
not
it's
even
the
the getting
attention
laid
thing.
thing. I think a really good example of this, and I only brought in one example and then a comment on it
I
from the
have a
same person.
thread on it, but
Yes. So if you want to find a thread on it, go to at Moominbebby on
baby.
Twitter. She Bebby, it's cute. I love your name.
Okay, here it
But
is.
she reposted a lot of the screenshots that our friend was posting, so that more people could see it. And I just pulled one story from there because I just thought it was like a short, quick, good example, especially with the comment that went through it. But I want to that went with it. But I wanted to talk about it because that's a very disturbing trend. Basically, what's happening is these men are getting very jealous of the attention that their wives are getting, and that the focus is on their wife right now, and that their
Mm-hmm.
wife is the one going through something and suffering, and so people are asking her how she's doing. And I guess they get very, very jealous of it, and they start and they tell their wife that they're going to transition, and then they start complaining and whining constantly about how they're never going to get to experience morning sickness, they're never going to get to experience a C-section. Like, it's freaking horrific. Like, the things that no woman enjoys going through, these are awful things to try to get a baby out of it. You sacrifice and you suffer to do this, and their husbands are coming to them and telling them and whining, and you have to comfort your husband because he's sad he doesn't get to suffer in the same way.
See,
Oh,
Like,
what?
and,
it's
and they
so
also, there's one that was complaining, like, I want to do the breastfeeding. I want to be the mom. I want to do this. Like,
yeah. It's
Okay.
just gross. They want to be called mommy, and they want to get Mother's Day, and they want to breastfeed too, and they want people to
that's so
celebrate them at the
disgusting.
baby shower. And it's literally just these men are not getting enough attention, or I think also part of it is just an abdication of male responsibility.
Okay, listen,
Yeah,
everything.
I think it's a
Hey, hey,
confusion.
hey,
What?
bitches! I went to pee and came back. I let you talk. All right, look,
Okay.
You were gone? I didn't even
I just
notice.
left. Yeah, I just left. I kind of got what you were getting at, but like, look,
I think we could do
um,
this show without you.
yeah, I think you could. That would be fine. Just put me on the Patreon. But like, uh, dude, I don't think that it's like, oh, they want attention or whatever. Men get plenty of attention when they like knock a bitch up. They do. Like, I mean,
You're right. They do.
it's
What do you
there's
think it
something
is?
wrong with these fucking dudes. All right, this is not like dude behavior. This is weird fucking lib shit behavior. Guys get plenty of
Yeah.
attention when they knock a bitch up. I mean, all of us would be like, hey, congratulations. Even if they're like me and don't mean it. Like, I don't give a shit. It's just like,
I will say I've heard of like even straight guys that don't do training shit, like getting upset that doctors, like, the doctor doesn't ask them how they are, or the doctor isn't like checking on them while they're like the wife is giving birth, or like whatever.
It's like a beta
okay, look,
thing.
no,
I
no, no,
don't
no.
know.
I have heard of that like a lot. So
I've never heard of that, but I could also still kind of see that, like, during the giving birth thing.
yeah, like a lot of them will like bring like a whole like PlayStation to
No, no, no,
Well,
not just that. No,
yeah.
you know what? I've been on these mom boards every time I'm pregnant.
yeah, same.
So it's like 9 months, 3 times, so, and I'll just be on them because it's like I'm kind of couch ridden at a certain point. Honestly, I have really hard pregnancies. But anyway, and a reoccurring theme is these stupid freaking dudes whining and crying at their wives that they're their wife's support in the delivery room, but the husband needs support too,
Oh,
so his mommy should get to be there too, because he needs support from his mommy while he supports his wife going through labor. And it's like, I don't want that woman seeing all this.
That sounds like
This
a
well,
is
big
and it's
not
personal
always
issue.
hers
like
to
this
see.
crazy mother-in-law too.
That's okay. That's a woman thing. Also,
I'm saying no,
wouldn't.
that's very common for men to do that. It seems like,
We
based
love our
on like,
we love our mothers. Like, the thing
yeah,
is,
you
like,
can love your mother, but it's not you giving birth. It's got nothing to do with your mother.
yeah. I mean, I do think that's weird. I do think that's weird. I've never been through the whole deal,
What
but
do
like,
you need support for? You're not the one doing it.
they're
Like,
they're
You're just
freaking.
like sleeping on
Okay,
the couch.
that's not
you
true.
literally, that's what you people do. No, you guys play video games or you sleep on the couch, and your wife is like, oh, I don't want to disturb them, so I'll just suffer quietly, and I'm in extreme pain and I'm crying.
Okay,
Like,
but
that's how it goes. I'm just saying, that's how it goes.
and
I
again,
mean, you hold hands, like that's about it. Like I
That's all
don't
you
know.
have to do. That's all you have to do. But
You gotta
no, you
hold
play
the
that's
video
leg.
games.
That's
cut an
not.
umbilical cord?
I would imagine. Yeah, I would never want to do the cutting the umbilical cord shit.
Really?
Yeah, it's
not
so
that bad.
gross. It seems
It's kinda
weird,
weird.
but it's super weird. But like, let a professional do it. Like, I didn't go to fucking goddamn medical school. Like, you do it. You're the one.
It's just
Like,
a pair of
It's just
scissors.
dude.
I don't give a shit. What? I'm cutting the fucking ribbon of like, hey, welcome to our fucking
No,
our
you
life
cut,
shit
like,
now.
You
You know, like,
you don't cut it like exactly like where it's gonna be coming off of the baby anyway.
yeah, I've
It's like-
seen it, and I get that it dries up. I get the whole deal. Listen, I know
Well,
biology. I
first
know how it
blood
works.
spurts
Right.
out after you cut it, and then it
Like, the
well,
whole
they're
thing.
supposed to leave it, but you know whatever.
The whole thing. But like, I mean, you got to understand that like this guy, if he's a good guy at least, is looking at all of this as like, okay, my life is gonna fucking change, and I'm responsible for this shit now. A woman looks at this is an extension of me, and I'm gonna love it. A man looks at it as this is an extension of me, and if it dies, I am the worst person in the entire world.
You're right.
It's a
and
whole
it's-
thing of
that's
I need
fair,
to
but
protect
you're not
this.
going through labor.
That's fine.
But it is an abdication of like responsibility. I think you said that earlier.
Yeah,
where
I
it's
think
like,
so.
and I think also part of it definitely like the last few months, and especially if the wife is having complications or whatever, and for whatever reason can't have sex because it's not safe for the baby. I think a lot
Her
of these
mouth
guys
ain't
like
fucking
turn
pregnant!
to their porn addiction and like start like watching sissy hypno for like hours straight.
We should not do that. Yeah, but no, listen.
Yeah, no.
The thing is, I don't care how pregnant these bitches are. Your mouth ain't pregnant. All right, you got a womanly duty. That's just the way
Okay,
that
that's
it is.
enough.
That's just
That's
the truth.
right.
That's just the fucking truth. All right, but no, to completely count a man out is
Oh,
fucking
honey,
feminist
you're
shit.
extremely pregnant and in pain, and possibly like.
Well, and
Do
also
you know
the
what male
postpartum
pain is?
period.
Do any of you know what male pain is? To wake up every day and to know that, like, if I fuck up, the whole world is dead. You
Yes,
know,
you're that important, Bryden. That's what's gonna happen.
Every
if you mess
man.
up today.
every man is that important. We're what keeps the world going.
Yeah, that's
You
why
should go to
it's
war or
totally
something.
fine. when
I
so
should
many
go
of
to
you just
war?
drop dead
Then
in
you
war.
stupid
Because
bitch!
every
Listen.
one of you are so important that when you like a million of you drop dead in a war, like it's it kind of sucks. But like no, not every man.
We
is
should
that
go to
important.
we should go to war against women, and then we'll see how it fucking works out.
Well, go build a house or something then.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see how many pregnancies there are when we go to war against women.
There'll probably be more.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
honestly, because you're gonna be freaking
gee,
raping people because you're terrible.
I wouldn't say terrible. I'd say productive. But
Oh, reproductive. Ha ha ha. I'm
it's
sorry.
like you kill a
That
few,
was
you
bad.
gotta go. You gotta replace them. That's the whole point of it. Listen, look, we've gotten really dark on this. Can we move to
Okay,
the
I
next
haven't
one?
even read
I'm
the
sorry.
Oh,
post.
You should read the comment, like the part of the issue
Okay, yeah.
is all he wants.
So, yeah, the post itself is just saying like I'm not comfortable with this. I'm telling him like it's fine if you want to be called something else, but please don't go on hormones because I married a man. I
Oh,
didn't know
Jesus,
that I
yeah.
was marrying this kind of thing. And she just feels like he wants to replace her, is what it said. But
He's
then the comment,
skinwalking.
yeah, he's skinwalking. That's the thing. Part of the issue is he wants all the female pronouns. He wants to be mom and he wants to breastfeed and he wants to do everything I do. It's not just wanting to be female, it's basically him trying to be me. So if he can just take some hormones to become me, what is the point in me being around? My
Yeah.
whole pregnancy was centered around him and me trying not to make him feel bad while dealing with COVID, gestational diabetes, severe carpal tunnel, and a breech baby all at the same time.
Real quick, what's gestational diabetes? Is that like pregnant bitches get diabetes briefly?
Yes, so you have to
it's
change
like
a
your
weird-
see and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
It's
I don't
like
know.
the placenta like doesn't. I don't know. It's a
Yeah,
thing.
but people like eat
It's-
placenta and lasagna. Like, the whole thing is odd. Like, everything is strange.
So yeah, gestational diabetes is just pregnancy can cause temporary diabetes, and if you don't
'Cause
like
you're fat.
No.
not necessarily. It's literally just like a hormonal pregnancy thing. But if you don't like do this specific diet, then your baby can come out like too fat with blood sugar issues and stuff
Jesus
like
fucking
that.
Christ. All right. How did we ever get people here?
I don't
That's-
know. It's
I
ridiculous how
honestly,
things can
yeah.
go wrong. But I know I have when I went through my family tree on Ancestry, like most of my male ancestors had, 2, 3, 4, 5 wives because they just kept freaking dying in childbirth.
Well, because you have like
Or
massive babies.
Yeah, we do. We have massive babies. My
get
last baby was almost 11 pounds.
Dude, I mean, she's like straight up a fucking disgusting lumberjack. I mean, it's
I'm
fucked.
very tall.
Yeah. I mean, dude.
Yeah,
I have
my
broad
babies,
shoulders.
my babies were 5 pounds and 6 pounds, and I love them for that.
Yeah,
That's-
you got very well. You're tiny too, though, Bean.
Oh, I'm
That's-
not that short though. I'm 5'6". I'm not like.
Oh yeah, that's
Tiny.
you're as tall as Bryden.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not short. You're good. That's fine. That's totally cool. It's 5'6".
I just
That's
have delicate little babies.
I took a fucking easily 3-pound shit earlier before we started the show, so I think it's the same.
Yeah. Yeah, that's basically that's.
Yeah, it's pretty close. You got it. Don't worry.
It was about the same.
Even in the hospital, after I had literally just been sliced open to have my son cut out of me, it was still all about him and being sad that he couldn't go through that.
Oh my
So she
God.
had a C-section and he was sad and she had to comfort him because he didn't get to have the C-section instead.
I have an idea. He could do that same shit, and we'll just see how it goes.
Well, yeah, let's just slice him open. I'll do it. I'll volunteer.
a lot of-
I'll
a lot of
Whoa!
trannies-
Hey,
a lot
we're
of
still.
trannies
Hey,
legit-
hey, hey,
I'm
hey!
sorry. I'm sorry.
We're still on YouTube. All right.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
She should be sliced open.
I'm sorry. Anyway, a lot of those people legitimately think that they can just get uterus transplants.
They do think they can do that.
In 50, no, legitimately in 50 years that will likely happen.
I don't think it's
I don't think
possible
so.
though. I
It's
really
not
don't
working.
think that medical. So we still don't understand most of how that all fits together inside a woman.
And yet they still
Now?
do it. And yet they still do it.
The transplants haven't been
So-
successful yet.
Right. But
Well,
I mean,
no,
given
they've been like women to women. They have, but
Yes.
after
Yeah, women can get it, but we have like a whole system of like lots of tiny different little pieces and hormonal
Are you
things
aware of what
and like
Are you aware of what nanobots are?
yes.
Tiny little fucking computers that you're telling me in 50 years all of that. No, I think I mean, look,
I
this is not
don't think so.
this is not a future I want, okay? I think we need to not make that happen. But I'm telling you, the hell that they're going to create is, they'll probably just do that. There'll be butt babies,
Do you want to know what the last time this happened? We had a big flood. Okay? Like it's not going to last long if that happens. It's going to be
Is that what you call the Holocaust?
That's what I call the global flood, like Noah's Ark. That's what I call what happened there.
Is that
Like,
is
this
that why the Great Flood happened? Was because they were
Yes.
making butt babies
Yes.
Yes.
with
Yes.
nanobots?
And
Yes.
gene splicing, animal human hybrids and stuff like
CRISPR
that.
and
That's the
shit
idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
CRISPR. That's
Yeah. So the last time this happened, a lot of people died.
You could make an argument that the Tower of Babel was actually pre-history CRISPR. I mean, I it's bullshit, but I would love to hear some schizophrenic make a fucking video about that.
CRISPR?
Oh,
CRISPR is the Chinese gene splicing machine thing. Like they go in and gene edit.
Oh, okay.
So like you can change like eye color and like take away genetic diseases.
oh,
is the
literally
idea.
like Gattaca.
Yes! Oh my
Yes.
God! Somebody watched Gattaca besides me.
I thought that was a pretty popular
not.
movie.
No, only with
Okay.
old people. That's fine, and it's older than me, so it is whatever.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's really old. Your husband rules.
No, it's 1997.
Is it really? Fuck. Yeah. Okay. I was
Yeah,
kidding.
it's not that old.
I thought it was.
I
older
watched
than
it
that.
when I was like a child.
Gattaca, man. Hell yeah.
So the other thing I noticed about this though, I forgot what it was. Never
Yeah, it's
mind.
Jude Law and Uma Thurman. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Damn. No, I thought it was old. I haven't watched it since I was probably a child. Damn, Jude Law was
Okay,
fucking
so
working
the-
back then. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's do the
The-
show.
No,
I
no,
forgot.
no. Yeah. We can talk about this after. But the skinwalking thing, I feel like is significant because that pops up a lot. Okay, the skinwalking.
Yeah, it
thing.
does.
Because you find like if they don't have a wife to try to become, they'll try to become like their teenage daughters, and you'll have situations where like they'll go and get underwear out of their teenage daughter's drawers instead of buying their own and stuff.
But
The skinwalking is
these women, the wives, a lot of the times, like, they kind of like help the like freaky husband do all this shit. And like,
Yeah.
I remember I read one where the wife was posting about it, and she was like, "Oh, he keeps stealing like our underwear, and he keeps stealing our teenage daughter's underwear, and like he took the teenage daughter's name and some shit like that." And she's like, "Oh, I keep offering to buy him his own clothes, but he just keeps taking ours. I don't understand."
Yeah,
What
he
do I do?
literally chose his daughter's name as his own like new trans name.
Like, kick
and
him out of your fucking
refused to give it
house.
up.
Yeah, martini.
What?
Yeah.
Bryden?
Oh, I just called Erica to see if she could
Oh.
make me a martini.
That's fine. Okay. I think we might be out of time for today, although we don't have our intern yet.
No, we got an hour. I mean, it's up to you guys. I got another martini coming in.
Are we at hit an hour?
We hit
Yeah,
an hour.
I think we're gonna close out here because I did make a promise that I would keep it to an hour as much as possible. So we're out of time for today. Remember, you can reach us on Twitter at OctoAbby and at World's Only Comic. We'd love to hear from you and especially appreciate all the Dear Abby submissions. You can also follow Bean at Moominbebby. That is MOOMINBEBBY. Thank you for listening and have a great week. Secure in the knowledge that we are with you and we are here to help. Goodbye.
Do you want me to turn it off?
That's so
Yes, you
Stepford
should
wife.
probably
Hold
use-
on. I mean, I'm still recording. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
What's wrong with my script being while we're still recording? It's Stepford wifing.
Yeah,
Okay.
just the last part. You just sound like a Stepford wife. We are here to help.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. All right. I'll stop recording.